This is a friendly message or a word of warning, depending on how you want to take it, for the new leaders of Syria, whoever they turn out to be. They're still figuring things out over there. To the new leaders of Syria, I say, we agree with you on something. Bashar al-Assad is an evil tyrant. Here in the U.S., we don't like evil tyrants. Our nation was founded on the idea that people have the right to rebel against oppressors. Our Constitution and Bill of Rights were designed to keep a tyrant from controlling us. So why, you may wonder, didn't more of us support your rebellion against Assad? Well, it's because we think that as sick and sadistic as Assad is, some of the groups fighting to replace him are significantly worse. In other words, even though we are absolutely repulsed by Assad and the horrifying things he's done, we have no reason to think that you'll be any better, and we have serious concerns that you'll be worse. But you now have an opportunity to prove us wrong. You can show the world that you're better than that evil tyrant, and that we should have been cheering you on all along. How can you show us that you're better than Assad? You can show us you're better than Assad by not using your new power to oppress the people of Syria. I'm specifically thinking about groups that some in your ranks might want to target: Christians, Druze, Kurds, Yazidis, Shias, and so on. I understand that there are dangerous individuals and groups that you have to deal with. That's the reality of the situation. But there are also millions of people who just want to live their lives, earn a living, take care of their kids, and build a future. These are the people who shouldn't be mistreated. And yet we know that there are jihadis among you who want to mistreat these people. We also know that it's easy to focus on the battle at hand and to lose sight of the bigger picture. It's easy to say, we're finally in charge, now we can subjugate everyone we disagree with. But the world is watching. That's the bigger picture. We're watching what you do. We're watching to see how you treat the Christians. We're watching to see how you treat the Druze. We're watching to see how you treat the Yazidis. We're watching to see how you treat women and children. What do you want us to see? Do you want people around the world looking at what you do and saying, oh my goodness, things were so much better when Bashar al-Assad was in power? Or do you want people saying, wow, it's great that Assad was overthrown because Syria is so much better without him? What you do in the coming months and years will decide what we think about you and how we remember Assad. It's all in your hands. We hope you'll make good decisions that benefit all the people who want to get along in order to build a better Syria. But you might be tempted to go the Sharia route, turning Christians into dhimmis, making them pay jizya, forcing women and girls to become your sexual servants, things like that. But that would be incredibly short-sighted. You may have been so focused on local battles over the past decade that you missed what's been happening in the rest of the world. You may not know that there are a lot of people who really don't like your prophet. Millions of people are leaving Islam. Tons of people are online exposing Muhammad and the Quran. So many people are leaving Islam that it's called the avalanche of apostasy. The main reason so many people are turning against Muhammad is that they see what happens when groups like yours get power over others. They see your prophet as the prophet of violence, oppression, and cruelty, and they reject him. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to turn even more people against Islam? Are you going to convince more Muslims to become apostates? Are you going to cause even more people to criticize and condemn your religion? Are you going to accelerate the avalanche of apostasy? The choice is yours. And you know what? We'll be watching. And if we see you oppressing the people of Syria, we're going to make sure the world blames your prophet. In fact, I'll make you this promise. If you use your new power to subjugate and abuse our Christian brothers and sisters, we will expose your prophet and your book so brutally, so mercilessly, that you will beg to return to the days of Bashar al-Assad.